Welcome to your Cubicle Workout. These are 5 exercises that you can do alone or in a circuit. The first one is jumping jacks, which is great to either get your body warmed up or to add as a little bit of a cardio boost during your circuit. So to prepare for the jumping jack, you're going to be stepping out. The arms are going to go up overhead, and then you're going to step back in again. If you'd like to make that a little bit more intense, you can add a squat version. This is a low impact version of a jumping jack. If you feel that you are prepared and attired to do a jumping movement, you can go into a full jumping jack. Jumping jacks can be sustained for a short amount of time, 1 minute, up to 5 minutes. Your next exercise is the windmill. The windmill is great to stretch out the hamstrings as well as the hips and to engage your core. You want to make sure your stance is appropriate. Your working leg should be facing forward and your extended leg should be facing away from you, or your foot should be facing away from you. Your hip is going to push towards your forward facing leg. Your arm is going to reach up overhead. You're going to gently lower your hand down towards your heel as you're extending your opposite hand towards the ceiling. Shoulders should be retracted. Chest should be lifted. Your foot facing away from you. That leg should be straight. Although if you don't have the flexibility, the knee can bend. Push-up is your next exercise. This is a great exercise that can be done on your desk. It incorporates the shoulders, the chest, the triceps, as well as your core. Watch out for all bicycle obstacles that may be in your office. When you're performing the push-up, you want to make sure that your arms are approximately shoulder width apart, that your chest is lifted and your shoulders are down. You don't want to have your trapezius muscles up around your ears. You also want to make sure that your hips are in a neutral position and not dropping towards the floor. If you need to have a little less resistance, you can keep your hips up as long as your back is flat. You can also take this exercise to the floor. This is your more advanced version. Once again, your back is flat, your abdominals are engaged, your shoulders are down, and you're pushing through the chest, extending the elbows. Bodyweight squats are your next exercise. This is a fantastic exercise for the lower body as well as the core. You should stand approximately hip width apart. Your abdominal muscles should be engaged. You don't want to come up on your toes during this activity. This engages the quadriceps and puts a little bit of extra pressure on the knees. We want to make sure that you're putting more of the workload towards the glutes. So you're going to press your heels into the floor. That way the glutes, the quads, and the hamstrings are activated. I have my arms extended, my shoulders back, and my chest lifted, and I'm going as low as I possibly can, coming up to a full hip extension at the end of the movement. The chair dip is next. Chair dips are great for your triceps. You should probably make sure that your chair is pressed up against a secure object, such as a wall or possibly your desk. When putting yourself into the tricep position, you want to sit on the chair and have your hands hip width apart and then gently walk away about an inch. You don't want to be too far from the chair, and you don't want your hips coming up towards the ceiling during the movement. This movement is executed through the triceps, so the elbows are bending and extending. You want to make sure that your shoulders are down and your chest is lifted. Engage your abdominal muscles. Your elbows should bend approximately 45 degrees, and then you're going to lower the hip towards the ground. Extending your legs is a more advanced version of this exercise. This exercise can be done for 10 to 12 repetitions. Using these 5 exercises in a circuit can give you a great workout in about 5 to 10 minutes.